Astronomers estimate that the universe has been in existence for some 13 billion years, plus or minus a few billion. To make this awesome history more understandable, Carl Sagan devised a calendar that condenses the span of 13 billion years into a single year. Using as a scale of 24 days for 1 billion years and 1 second for every 475 years. So let's get started with the bang. We'll move from Big Bang that resulted in the formation of Earth on January 1st. And in the first 3 months there are no signs of life on Earth. In the first week of April, unicellular organisms or truest ancestors begin to appear. By the last week of April, multicellular organisms entered into the picture. In the late August, the first land vertebrates and amphibians appear. By mid-September, the first reptiles appear. The Permian extinction at the end of September. It is the Earth's most severe known extinction event with up to 96% of all marine species and 70% of terrestrial vertebrate species becoming extinct. It was the largest known mass extinction of insects. Some 57% of all biological families and 83% of all genera become extinct. It took nearly 2 million years to recover from this massive extinction. Life recovers through September, and in October and November, dinosaurs dominate the Earth. The Cretaceous extinction wiped out dinosaurs in October. In the third week of November, birds and mammals started to appear on Earth. Through December, mammals dominated the planet. On December 31st, around noon, the first human-like species appear. 5 minutes to midnight, the early civilizations are established. 3 seconds to midnight, the Wright brothers fly. 1 millisecond to midnight, consumer electronics are developed. This compression of history provides us with a manageable way to compare the short span of human existence with the total span of the universe. Human beings have been around for only about 90 minutes out of a 12-month period. 70,000 years ago, we were still an insignificant animal minding its own business in corners of Africa. Past 500 years, we have witnessed a breathtaking series of revolutions. The economy has grown exponentially, and humankind today enjoys the kind of wealth that used to be stuff of fairy tales for our ancestors. But are we happier? Did the wealth that humankind accumulated over the last 5 centuries created heaven on earth? Does the scale of economies truly reflect average human happiness? For the first time in history, more people die today from eating too much than from eating too little. More people commit suicide than are killed by soldiers, terrorists and criminals combined. All of us are on the same train. It's speeding towards death. The years go by faster than any of us realize. There are many co-passengers traveling with us in a compartment called life. Our friends and families are on the same train. We could make the short time we have together difficult with obstacles and fights, or we could make the journey in our life's train compartment as beautiful as we can, because we can. People will come, people will go. Some will teach you what to do, others will teach you what not to. Maybe we should love them all. Whoever comes by, for however short or long the period, invest your time to make them happy in the present. The past is the destination that has passed. Our life train only moves forward. Once we understand, we have everything we need to build a truly beautiful life. I thank each and every human being who has participated in and enriched my life, thereby providing me with the wealth of experiences.
Simply, universe has no choice other than following me.